Yesterday, prosecutors portrayed Menendez as a man who had betrayed his country and who had, quote, put his power up for sale. And today, Mr. Menendez announced that his wife, Nadine, who's also charged in this case, has been diagnosed with breast cancer. That news coming just hours after his defense team sought to cast blame on Nadine Menendez for the alleged crimes.
Oh, God. Look, this might be part of the defense's strategy for Menendez, right? Obviously, if they're going to blame his wife, but it might be a way of protecting assets or protecting the ability of, him not to, or her not to have to testify against him. We'll get to that in a moment, but first a few details. So you heard that right. On the same day that disgraced Democratic Senator Bob Menendez threw his own wife under the bus for his alleged corruption scheme, he also announced that she has stage 3 breast cancer, which is pretty devastating. Now, husband of the year, of course. Menendez is on trial for allegedly participating in a long-running bribery scheme in which he accepted payoffs in exchange for all sorts of political favors. I know you must be thinking, isn't that already baked into our political system? Isn't that legal? No, the way he did it, believe it or not, went the extra mile, and he allegedly engaged in illegal activity. But in their opening statements, the defense team made it clear that Senator Menendez was not going to take responsibility for the crimes he's been accused of committing. This is the second separate case he's facing having to do with corruption. Now, a lawyer for Menendez on Wednesday laid blame for the bribery charges the senator faces squarely on his wife, a woman he found dazzling, but who, his lawyer said, hid her past dire finances and the source of her newfound income from a powerful husband. This is so disgusting. She had kept him in the dark about what she was asking others to give her, the lawyer, Avi Weitzman, told a jury in opening statements. The gold, remember they found gold bars when they raided his home, and some of the cash that the FBI found in the search of the senator's New Jersey home were kept in a locked closet where his wife, Nadine Menendez, stored her clothing, Weitzman said. Again, that's the lawyer for Menendez. Finally, he did not know of the gold bars that existed in that closet, Weitzman added, describing Mr. Menendez as an American patriot and lifelong public servant who took no bribes. Like, I get that his lawyer, the defense attorney, is supposed to say that, but it's just so laughable. They literally found gold bars in that closet, like stuffed away in suit pockets. Like, it's just, come on.
It's quite embarrassing and it's shameful.
Pausing here to deliver some honest truth as we do in our news coverage as well. TYT is facing challenges, guys, as the entire industry is. You know who could make the difference? You. If you hit the join button below, it's gonna make all the difference and keep us in business. We appreciate you, thank you.
Just the idea that he's throwing his wife under the bus, and I'm pretty sure this won't mean that she herself will be prosecuted by the government. So I guess that's how he's gonna take cover on this. Is like, oh, it's just a rhetorical trick for courtroom purposes. And I'm not actually getting my wife into any trouble. But you're stating on the public record that your wife was dirty, rotten, cheat, lying to you. And used you, quite frankly, like that your wife was a horrible wife to you. That's what you're saying on the public record in the equivalent of the public square. And everybody's supposed to think this is cool. This is about as dishonorable as it gets.
So was bringing back up a debate question that we discussed earlier. Who gets the shorter end of the stick in marriages? Is it men or women? Okay, let's not get into that. So the lawyer for Menendez also told the jury that the senator was aware of gold that Miss Menendez said she had inherited from her family, rug dealers originally from Armenia, who immigrated to the United States from Lebanon when Miss Menendez was a child. But he said she had kept secret she's like just drowning in gold bars from so many different sources. The other gold bars that prosecutors say were given to her by a co-defendant, Fred Davies. And there were foreign business interests involved in this alleged bribery scheme. And that is what is at play here when it comes to the accusations that Menendez is dealing with. It's just so, by the way, like Cuellar doing all these like alleged illegal business deals or bribery schemes with Azerbaijan. In this case, you have other foreign countries involved. We're talking about two different Democratic lawmakers, by the way. So when it comes to bribery schemes, please don't make a mistake about it. It is very much a nonpartisan effort.
Yeah, that seems to be the culture of Washington. It's stuff your pockets as much as you can, even while you're on the public dole. And then, as soon as you step out, get a nice cushy job on somebody's board, get a nice cushy job in somebody's executive suite, right? You don't, like, the board is a basically no-show job, right? Like, you get to be on there and offer quote unquote expertise and be paid for nothing for your years of back scratching, on that end. But Menendez just couldn't wait. He just felt like he had to get it from every single direction while he was in office. And I think the foreign entity part is what's most troubling. I feel like if it was an American interest, they would have been smarter about greasing the skids, if you will, on these things. But these foreign people are just like, oh, look, man, we'll give you some money. You get it done. You know the rules of America. You'll know how to get this done the right way. And I think that's why he got caught.
Yeah, totally. And this isn't, again, the first time he's gotten caught for corruption schemes. In 2015, he unfortunately was acquitted based on some sort of technicality, and he got really lucky, and that was a totally separate case. But apparently he felt emboldened after that 2015 episode because he continued allegedly engaging in this activity, and now the chickens might be coming home to roost. So we'll see how this all plays out. But overall, it is amazing to me that in a world where members of Congress can literally trade stocks based on insider information and beat every like hedge fund in existence on playing the stock market, this guy needed to go the extra mile and engage in, even more potentially illegal activity. So we'll see how it plays out. It's an incredible story.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.